Hello and welcome to Top Sniffs. I'm Matt. Cheers for that click. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to tell you about my first blind buy. It was back in 2019. Just starting to get into fragrances back then. So I started watching a lot more YouTube videos on fragrances, looking at websites with different fragrances on, seeing what was out there. And at the time, there's one particular fragrance that was getting hyped a lot. So I decided to blind buy it, got it in, tested it on my skin, and I was really, really impressed with it. It wasn't quite what I expected though, but I was very impressed. And it was none other than Bentley & Men Incence. So got this back in 2019. It's been out since 2013 and it's been described as niche quality, brilliant performance, beast mode performance. It really did sell me on this fragrance. So that's what inspired me to blind buy it and be the first blind buy in my collection. I'll run you the notes. We've got at the top black pepper, bay leaf, bergamot. In the mid, rum, wood note, cinnamon, clary sage and African geranium. And at the base we've got incense, leather, benzoin, patchouli and cedar. So it's classified as a oriental spicy. So what I get from this fragrance is a massive hit of rum stroke brandy straight from the top. Huge potent whack of alcohol, really boozy, really intense. Over time, the bay leaf does come out more and the pepper and spices with the cinnamon arrive sort of around the mid. There's plenty of woods in here and plenty of spice. One of the things I didn't get from the fragrance reviews that I've seen was the amount of incense. There's a lot of incense from this, straight from the top and mid to dry down. So it's quite a smoky, dry, heavy fragrance. A lot of herbal notes. There is some sweetness, but it's a very refined sweetness. So it's more like a darker heather honey almost. So it's not sugary in any way or like candy floss. It's quite a heady treacle type sweetness. What this fragrance reminds me of, if you've seen 80 Days Around the World with Phileas Fogg, this is more like the Reform Club. It's that sort of 1920s, 1930s gentleman club. So you've got the dark, heavy mahogany wood. You've got the leather wingback chairs, old-fashioned snooker tables, a lot of pipe smoke, cigar smoke, and plenty of that sort of boozy alcohol, balloons of brandy that they sit by the fire. That type of fragrance. So either the fragrance they wore to the club or just the smell of that environment with all the sort of leather, smoke and sort of dark woods. Really stunning. The performance on this is great. I get a great performance. It projects massively for the first 2 hours off my skin. Massive projection for the first 2 hours. It does tend to sort of settle down after that, but then it sort of lasts on my skin for a good 8-9 hours. You get a lovely scent bubble. Fantastic, great autumn and winter fragrance, definitely. I have worn it in the summer. I worn it out a few days in the summer and it works really well. A bit lighter on the trigger, but it is a really nice fragrance. And I think for the price, when I picked it up, it was under £30. And it still is now, which is incredible considering the quality of this fragrance, amazing. The sprayer for a sort of machine automotive house such as Bentley, I would expect a bit more of a better atomizer. This is a bit weedy in my opinion. It could do with a little bit more of a punch, a bit more of a sprayer on this one, but still works fine and it is a nice presentation. Apart from that, a stunning fragrance, especially for the money. So very pleased I blind bought it. And it was my first blind buy and there's been quite a few since, but I think this has been probably the most impressive one so far. Absolutely fantastic. Hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt. You've been watching Top Sniffs. Cheers.